I would never hook up with a black girl. They have purple. Nobody asked. Not a soul. Nobody. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Ant. Normally on this side of the woods, I just do makeup, real easy trends, but today I feel like we're gonna dabble in a little bit on the commentary side on some things that have just really been irritating my soul. I like to think that I'm not the kind of person who holds grudges or anything, but I tend to remember more than I care to remember. Things that I tend to remember, like I don't remember a lot of things. And that's saying a lot, honestly, because I can walk into the kitchen. I'm that person who literally walks in the kitchen for one thing, gets there, and then looks around like a lost sin. Like, just, why am I here? That's the kind of person that I am. Unless you say, do, or act funny, not the good way. So you say something slick out of the mouth that you probably should not have said, that could have stayed in your dome, but you decided to share it for whatever fucking reason. Or when they don't line up with what you say. So you say, yeah, I do dishes, I love doing dishes. And then it's been 2-3 weeks since the last time I see you do dishes. The calculations ain't calculating. But these conversations in particular are just 5 conversations that I just replay over and over in my head because I'm an overthinker. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Also, real quick, if you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you're not new, hey boo. Okay, let's get into these conversations. So I'm gonna go through my phone for a lot of these conversations. I can remember off the top of the dome, but it's nice to have, you know, notes to keep track. I don't know what we need to keep track of. It's literally only 5. Also, this look is heavily inspired by this upcoming new year, 2022. And wonderful Pinterest reel, right here. Okay, so we're just gonna go, you know, jump right off the cliff with this one. Now, I have a lot of experiences with stupid conversations. I don't know why they find me, but they do. But since we're talking and making this look more about the holiday seasons and New Year's, hello, I think it's probably pretty appropriate to start this list off with this one right here, okay? Why does your daughter have so many black Barbies? You tell me. I think this is a dumb question because the person who asked it, you would feel like they would know better. They should know. So what I'm getting at when I say this is, clearly I'm black. Surprise, surprise, who knew, right? My husband is not, but society will see her and deem her as black. That stupid 1-drop rule that somebody dumb made. And with as little representation as there is for black girls out there, you know, I mainly want to focus on getting my daughter black Barbies. I want her to see that there is beauty in every shade, and I want that to be very much ingrained in her mind that, you know, no matter what, everybody is beautiful in the many shades that they come in. Fabulous, right? We're keeping up. This person's argument, hold on, let me dab this eye because we're never gonna get past this. This person's argument was, well, they're also half white, so shouldn't you like get them white dolls too? What may be a seemingly innocent question is just garbage. Why is it garbage? Because my daughter also has white dolls. She has quite a few. She has many different race dolls. And I feel like her having different dolls is, I feel like her having white dolls wouldn't be an issue. So here's the thing. This is what I told this person for argument's sake, right? Put this tape on because I want nice, clean lines on my icicles. I answered this person with a question. Critical thinking skills. We gotta have them, folks. If my daughter were white, just white, would you question her on why she has so many white Barbie dolls? I'm gonna say no, you would not. Their comeback was, well, they're still half white, so why don't they have as many white? I'm like, oh my gosh, if you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get it, and that's okay. Just say you don't get it, and we'll just move on to another conversation. I'm not trying to exhaust myself and my energy, which is something I've been really working on with people this year. I'm not gonna argue with you on something that you don't get after I've already explained it to you. So you're either gonna get it or you're not. My daughter's doll collection is absolutely full of inclusivity. That is what that is. The fact that you even have to ask why she has so many black dolls is mind-boggling to me, for one. For two, she has a different variety of black dolls as well. So it's not just, oh, well, she has a bunch of black dolls. She has a different variety of black dolls as well. She has a lot of dark skin, she has a lot of light skin, she has a lot of brown skin. Because I'm also trying to combat colorism, which we all know is a thing in the black community. So I want her, like I keep saying, to find a lot of beauty in a lot of skin tones. I would like to also say that I should not have relationships with a lot of these people, but I do. Some of them I have relationships with, some of them I don't. Some of them I haven't talked to in a millennia, but for whatever reason, these things stay up here, they won't go away. Here's another really irritating. Oh my goodness, here we go with this one. Listen, moving on to our next conversation I wish I never had. This was on Instagram with some stranger. You might recall the whole Monique situation with the bonnets and going out in public. I have never been more determined in my life to actually go out in a bonnet. Ever. Like before, I felt like, oh, if I go out, I'm gonna get judged. People are gonna judge me, la la la. The older I get, the less fucks I genuinely give. And that comes with realizing that you don't know the person. So why are you opening your mouth? Why are you saying anything about that person? One, you don't know their struggles. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know their emotional state. Some people's outer appearance can represent their innards, like their feelings, their emotional state, you know? So if you see somebody out there sometimes and they're just out wearing a bonnet or a robe or mismatched clothes or pajamas or sweatpants or whatever, it ultimately boils down to none of your business. If you remember the Monique thing, this dumb conversation will make a lot of sense to you. Going out in public in your bonnet or sweatpants or pajamas means you clearly don't care about yourself or your bummy. I remember going on this long rant with this person. Hold on, let me do my makeup before I even jump into this one, because I just, ugh, people, man. The hell, oh, it's right in the front of my face. I might be doing a remix, surprise, surprise. So I remember doing a conversation with this person on Instagram when this whole Monique situation came out about judging people on their appearances and whatever. And I thought that that was a very immature mindset to have. For said reasons that I had just, you know, said a few seconds ago. Like, you don't know that person. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what their day is like. You just don't know. So I feel like a lot of these conversations could just be a quick Google search or simply minding your business. I mean, you could pick one, A or B. But this person decided to, I go on the Instagram post, I put my little 2 cents in, not thinking anything else of it. And this person proceeds to tell me how wrong I am. That I'm wrong because if they really cared about themselves, you know, people see you as, oh, this is not going the way that I wanted to go. Surprise, surprise. That's not going the way I wanted to go. Redo. This is getting better. But this person proceeds to tell me just how wrong I am and how my opinion is stupid and appearances are everything. It's the first thing that you do when you judge somebody. and basically just calling me an idiot in that I should judge other people off of how they look as well, just like they do. And like I said earlier, I'm not in the mood to argue with anybody. I'm really not. I'm too old for that. Many people have a lot of opinions, and even if I know for a fact that they are wrong, my energy is not going to be wasted on going back and forth with somebody I don't even know, let alone on the internet. So I just wrote them a simple, okay. That was my reply. Okay, because I'm not going back and forth with you. It's just a very immature mindset to have. I mean, I get it. We used to do that stuff in high school. Me, when I say we used to do that stuff in high school, elementary school, because we feel like appearances are everything. I feel like in a lot of circumstances, it is just very classist based and ultimately just very, very dumb and very toxic. You only hate his ex because she's his ex. Because disliking someone simply because of their behavior is just not a thing. You can't do that. It has to be a reason. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told this person. No, I don't hate anybody. I really don't. I can promise you that. I can't promise a lot of things, but hating somebody, not on my list of things to do, okay? I can strongly dislike somebody. Hate, no, can't do it. The reason why I disliked this person so much was purely out of action. Like the way that they were acting and they were behaving. And I don't like liars, so they were doing a whole lot of that. But just the fact that they tried to pin me against this person or this girl simply because we know similar people. Like, your ex is now my boo and I'm supposed to hate you? No, I dislike you for many other reasons. I disliked you because you were a liar. I disliked you because of your remarks about me when I had literally nothing to do with what was going on between you two. I dislike you because of how somehow my name would always be in your mouth. I dislike you because you don't know boundaries. There are many different reasons why I disliked this person, and none of them had to do with her being his ex. To me, that was very weird and very childish. There are many things that I will fight over. A dude is never one of them. I will fight over a pair of shoes before I fight over a dude. At least I can go somewhere with those. I forget just how crappy this white NYX liner is. It's pretty crappy. I probably could have accomplished this same look a lot easier and a lot faster had I just used, what was I gonna use? Concealer. Very much could have. So this conversation hit different. Like I said, a lot of these conversations could have been avoided if people had minded their business, you know, or Google searched. But here we are, these conversations happen. He only married you because you got pregnant. No. So I don't know why this person thought that this was the situation as to why me and my husband had gotten married. It was a very quick ceremony. It was like, hey, let's not be pregnant, you know, watermelon under the dress situation. I don't want, so we can go ahead and do a courthouse and call it good. You know, it won't be that deep. We could always, if we really want to, have like a bigger ceremony later on down the line. And he was cool with it and I was cool with it. Now, as far as the baby situation part goes, oh, but we were already trying. We were already trying for a baby. We just weren't expecting it to happen as quickly. So I don't know what that was about. And then on top of that, we were already engaged. So I don't know where that comment came from. And it's not like this person didn't know that we were engaged, because we were very much engaged. It was all over Facebook when Facebook actually was something. I don't know what the hell Facebook is now other than a mess. We're back because I was catching myself doing too much. It's so weird to me. Hold on. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. But anyways, so now that we're on our last, number 5 of the most dumbest conversations that I have had to have. Really, the top 5 conversations I could have gone the rest of my life not having or hearing. This last one kind of jumps back full circle. What? It goes back full circle to the beginning of this video. I've had a lot of dumb conversations, and unfortunately a lot of them have to do with race or whatever, but they really have. And unfortunately, they just keep happening. Some are unintentional, some are just like, what, why? Nobody asked you. Nobody. This is the last one. I would never hook up with a black girl. They have purple. Nobody asked. Not a soul. Nobody. The reason why this conversation bothers me so much, outside of the obvious, is just the simple fact that this person tried to push their views on me as to why they would never hook up with a black girl, and made it seem like they knew more about my private area than I knew about my private area. This person went and pushed their theory, their mindset of what they thought they knew about my private parts about me onto me. Stop. It was just very weird. Definitely one of those, how are you gonna tell me about my own private parts, ma'am? And yes, this was a woman. They were a lesbian and they were talking about their sexual experiences and how they just would never hook up with a black girl because they have purple meows. And she tried to tell me I had a purple meow. She even said, you can't even deny it. I know you do. I know you do. Why is this a conversation? Because again, I didn't ask. 2, I don't care. That's just something you could have kept to yourself. Alrighty, so this is the finished look. I don't know how I feel about her. Not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about her. Like at all. I feel like the eyes came out a lot better than expected. As far as everything else goes, I don't know. Like always, you guys can let me know what you think. And I'm always down for tips, tricks, and all that shit. I totally rhymed on accident. Those were the top 5 dumbest, unnecessary, top 5 conversations I wish I never had. They never should have happened. Google and minding your business sometimes is just your best friend, and we could just leave it at that. If you liked this video, feel free to leave a like. Hit that like button. Punch it. Push it. Just staring at it isn't gonna help. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video. Go ahead and leave a comment about what you think about these conversations, and how would you have responded to these conversations? That's what I would like to know. I got lipstick on my teeth. Surprise, surprise. And what did I say? Like, comment, oh yeah, subscribe. Duh. Be my bestie. Join the club. We're cool over here. We do makeup, talk shit, and other fun, cool things involving makeup. Sometimes we do reviews. Maybe. We haven't gotten there yet. We're still a new channel. Anyways, I'll catch you next time, boo. Bye.